As you've heard in this hearing already, and probably knew before this hearing, apparently the only reason we are here is because the Department of Justice sent this letter to the governor earlier this month saying that 4 congressional districts, District 9, 18, 29, and 33, currently constitute unconstitutional coalition districts, and urge the state of Texas to rectify, and they go on to say that they're unconstitutional. I think between the three of you, I'm guesstimating, but I think you've got about 2.5 decades of experience in the Congress between the three of you across Democratic and Republican administrations. In your dealings with the Department of Justice over all those years, across different administrations, have you ever heard the Department of Justice ever say that a district that is majority minority, functioning as a coalition district, has to be intentionally identified and dismantled in order to comply with the Constitution? Has anyone ever heard that until this DOJ letter earlier this month?
I've never seen anything like it. In fact, when I first, if I could say this, I mean, as a lawyer and former judge, when I first saw the letter, I thought they must have asked the somebody up front, the front desk, to write it. It's not even crafted in a lawyerly, scholarly manner, but I think it was somebody who was just told, write something to get the governor to do this, and they just typed something away. I've absolutely never seen anything like it before.
Thank you.
No, I've never heard anything from Democratic or Republican Department of Justice to this effect. And to Speaker Moody's point, I think there would be grave concern if the map that eventually comes forward targets other parts of the state as well, as we are hearing it very well might. And to Congressman Castro's point, by changing 2, 3, 4, or 5 districts that are majority people of color, in fact, you likely are drastically changing the districts around them. And so, the requirements, as I understand them for redistricting, is to have real hearings, not to have show hearings and then go do something completely different that the public is never allowed to comment on, including the public that votes for and supports their conservative or Republican members of Congress who may have their maps radically changed. And so the Department of Justice letter, in my view, is unprecedented. And what I am hearing rumblings of is that whatever map gets handed down from the White House may target many districts, Democratic and Republican, that go far outside the scope of even that unprecedented letter.
Okay, thank you. Congressman Castro, have you ever seen anything like that?
I never have. This is my 23rd year of public service. Like I said, I went through the 2003 round of redistricting, sitting where you all are sitting, and now on my 13th year in Congress. And I think that the argument they're making is a perversion of the Voting Rights Act and who it was meant to protect. And that's what they're trying to get away with. They're trying to use you all to achieve that.
Thank you. Well, I just would reemphasize.
If I could add something.
Sure.
My fear is that the short-term game is getting the 5 seats to retain the gavel of the House and get the agenda done. I mean, that's the power grab. But I think the long-term game is to repeal the Voting Rights Act, which could be devastating not just to Texas, but so many other parts of the country where we rely on the Voting Rights Act to make sure that we ensure, one person, one vote, fairness and representation for all, and the whole concept of our democracy of we the people, represented by people we elect, not decided by some politician, a felon in the White House who just wants to have power. So I think this is more than just us. It's more than just Texas. I think this is about the future of electing folks. If we're going to be doing this every 5 years, that is really disruptive at all levels of government. And I think that the representative is correct. If you do it in the Congress, then naturally you're going to have to go and look at the Senate districts, the House districts, even school boards. It could have very potential devastating effects.
And also a domino effect across the country. If Texas does redistricting, it's likely that it's going to set off a domino with other states, whether it's California, New York, or others, that also start their own redistricting processes.
Thank you.
Members of the public, it's